points. Okay, here we got all the chat. Oh. Uh, well, and now here is the point. I have to open something. Uh, I was used to roast Almas Jacob in Hindi or Urdu, but now it is the international issues. Therefore, I have to use English language to roast Almas Jacob. Okay. Now here we got the points. Well, uh, Salam Habibi, how are you? I hope you are fine. It's me, Michael Cesare Santa, as an YouTube anchor, here with you. As title, or as you can see the title, yes, I am going to roast Almas Jacob in the point of Russian digital ID card. Well, here we have to shown here I have used to say some ethical control of Russian government. Well, generally I am using to support Ukraine in Ukraine-Russia war, but in that point I have today as morning 9 a.m. I have seen Alma Jacob's video, and then I have realized that for the first time Vladimir Putin do something well for his Russian citizen, but I don't know why Almas Jacob opposite. But perhaps Almas Jacob feared that if digital ID gets the wrong point for our Alma's sister, I mean Almas Jacob's sister, what is the benefits of digital point, and why Almas Jacob frightened about it? Let's have a check. Okay, say hi. Salam. And now, okay, and therefore, okay, and here we got some buffering just because the another call from the another points. Okay, next of the points we have to see that. Anyway. Okay, and here, well, it is the battery issue. I have to fix. Okay, just wait for a moment. And now we are going to the points. Here is the subscription. Okay, video is live is recording, and now here is the points. Okay.
Welcome watchers, मैं मास जो आप देख रहे हैं Russia launching digital ID super app inspired by.
Well, Almas Jacob says that welcome watchers. I am Almas Jacob. As you can see, Russia launching digital ID super app inspired by Chinese WeChat. And now see about that.
चाइनीज वी चैट। अजीजों, अगर आप गौर करें तो मैंने आपसे कहा था कि ये हमें टोटल कंट्रोल करना चाहते हैं, हमारी जिंदगी के हर पहलू को कंट्रोल करना चाहते हैं।
Okay. And Almas Jacob, as Almas Jacob say, uh, uh, she have said that uh, Illuminati wants to control our world, and they have a wish to control our world. And what is then? This article is more than 7 years old. Now today is calendar of 2025. That means 25 subtract by 7. That was 2018. That was the article while when Almas Jacob first channels was secure, and to 2019 Almas Jacob first 3 channel has been deleted. But what is an effect? The effect is that Joe Biden has came, and then Almas Jacob has been secure. Now let's see.
ताकि हम मुखालिफ मसीह की छाप लेने से इनकार ना कर सके। आप यहाँ पर पढ़ सकते हैं, रशिया इज इंट्रोड्यूसिंग अ न्यू डिजिटल आइडेंटिटी सुपर ऐप दैट विल कंबाइन मैसेजिंग, गवर्नमेंट एंड प्राइवेट सर्विसेज, ई सिग्नेचर्स एंड डिजिटल आईडीज। डिजिटल आईडी क्या है वो आज की वीडियो में आपको मुकम्मल तौर पर पता चल जाएगा कि कैसे।
well, Almas Jacob want to say that what is digital ID? We would be known in the video of Fact Almas Jacob Live channels. It was that channels where there is a misinformation and misleading us from the gravitational knowledge of gravitational force. Okay, let's up the points.
मुखालिफ मसीह की छाप के तौर पर काम करने वाली है आगे नियर फ्यूचर में। गो के ये छाप नहीं होगी, लेकिन
Would you be happy having all of your personal information stored in one place? Passport, license, bills, banking, the lot. The government says it will keep our identities safer, but with cybersecurity attacks on the rise, are we ready to trust?
More than 9 million records of Australians, the single most devastating cyber attack that we have experienced as a nation.
6.5 gigabytes of personal data from almost 10 million of its customers, all now dumped on the dark web.
This is one of the great challenges which faces our country and our economy today.
Names, dates of birth, Medicare numbers and sensitive information was stolen.
ये कितनी खतरनाक है, ये क्यों गवर्नमेंट्स ऐसे करती चली जा रही है, वो मैं आगे चलकर आपको बताऊंगा। व्हाट्स मोर, द मल्टी फंक्शनल ऐप विल हैव टू कम प्री इंस्टॉल्ड ऑन स्मार्टफोन्स, जिसका मतलब ये है टैबलेट्स एंड अदर डिवाइसेस सोल्ड इन रशिया एज ऑफ सितंबर 1st 2025, जिसका मतलब ये है 1 सितंबर 2025 से जितने भी लोग नए स्मार्टफोन्स खरीदेंगे, टैबलेट्स खरीदेंगे या कोई भी डिवाइसेस जो कि स्मार्टफोन टाइप होती हैं, अगर वो डिवाइसेस खरीदते हैं उनके अंदर पहले से ही ये जो सुपर ऐप है वो इंस्टॉल्ड होगी, जिसका मतलब यह है कि गवर्नमेंट जानबूझकर इसको फोर्स करेगी लोगों को इस्तेमाल करने के लिए।
Okay. Almas Jacob said that here the multifunctional app would be pre-installed on smartphone, tablets, and other devices sold in Russia as the September of 1st 2025. That means if I want to buy a smartphone in October 3rd 2025 in Russia, while I would be the citizen of Russia, then the multifunctional app would be pre-installed on my smartphone. Well, that is sound like good. Uh, okay, and here we can notice that for 2016, my this mobile phone is content YouTube application as pre-installed, Google application as pre-installed, Facebook and Instagram application as pre-installed, and WhatsApp application as pre-installed. And as an effect, we can communicate each other without spending one cent, United States cent. Well, as a messenger, we can talk with our American friends. Well, as 2022, as we have seen, uh, as 2020, we can see that I had a girlfriend, Jonah Petra, on Facebook Messenger or an Instagram or WhatsApp. Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp is from America and pre-installed in my mobile phone because this is Android. Well, she was a celebrity business woman, and now we are married each other. Now Jonah is not my girlfriend anymore because she is now my wife. Okay, we can why Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp has been pre-installed on my Android phone just because we can communicate with our American friends and we can communicate with our European friends, particularly German friends, French friends, and Finlander friends through the our smartphone. This is the point. Otherwise, while we want to talk to our NRB brothers or NRB sister, we have to spend $100 before the internet. Okay, but now what would I say? And therefore, Russia would have pre-installed the multi-functional app on smartphone after September 1st, 2025. That means if you are a Russian citizen and you want to buy a Russian smartphone on October 3rd, 2025, this multifunctional app with containing digital ID would help you. I mean, because that would be pre-installed. Okay.
A law on combining functionalities of state, financial, and commercial digital services in a single application was adopted by the State Duma on Tuesday. तो जनाब गवर्नमेंट इसको क्यों फोर्स कर रही है? डिजिटल ऐप है क्या? वी चैट क्या है? चाइनीज ऐप तो मैं आपको पहले भी इसके बारे में बता चुका हूँ कि वी चैट और खासतौर से चाइना की जो मॉडल है जिसके ऊपर ये लोग चल रहे हैं, चाइना के अंदर ऑलरेडी सोशल क्रेडिट स्कोर सिस्टम लगाया जा चुका है.
Well, Almas Jacob said that in China there is the social credit score has been installed as a system on our real society that everyone has their social credit score. If your social credit score is low, you would have a great problem. If my social credit score is low, I have a very great problem. Until uh, uh, you leave your both of us leave our Chinese citizenship. Okay, and therefore as that social credit score is I think good for us. Uh, well, although it is established in China, but I believe that everybody has to establish the social credit score system in their own country. Why I would like to say?
उसके बारे में मैं आपको पहले भी बता चुका हूँ कि आगे नियर फ्यूचर के अंदर हुकूमतें कैसे एक एक इंसान को कंट्रोल करेंगे, उसके बिहेवियर को। अगर वो हुकूमत के मुताबिक चलेंगे तो उनको रिवॉर्ड्स मिलेंगे, अगर वो हुकूमत के मुताबिक नहीं चलेंगे तो उनको क्या मिलेंगी? पनिशमेंट्स मिलेंगी। अब पनिशमेंट का हरगिज़ ये मतलब नहीं कि कोई आपके पीछे डंडा लेके आएगा और आपको आके डंडे मारेगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होने लगा। पनिशमेंट से मुराद ये है कि आपका बैंक अकाउंट फ्रीज किया जा सकता है, आपको सर्टन सर्विसेज नहीं लेने दी जाएंगी, पानी आपको नहीं लेने दिया जाएगा, बिजली आपके घर की कट की जा सकती है, आपको नौकरी से निकाला जा सकता है, आपको सस्पेंड किया जा सकता है। बहुत कुछ जो है वो इस ऐप के जरिए हो सकता है। और चाइना के अंदर ऑलरेडी ये सिस्टम जो है वो सोशल क्रेडिट स्कोर सिस्टम वी चैट जो ऐप है इनकी, उसकी वजह से लगा हुआ है। वी चैट क्या है जी?
Okay, and well, as we wish, I would like to say, okay, as a credit score, there is a certain points for and demonstration. There is a certain 1,000 points. If you spend more points, your point is decreasing more. You have a punishment. Punishment. What would be the punishment? The punishment would be your you have been unemployment, your job has been gone, you would be fired. On the points, you have no electricity, you would have no food, you would have no medical facilities, etc. Well, here is a good thing, and I like it is the ethical control for us. Now, what would I say? I would like to tell about that, but before that, here is the point I want to say. Okay, let's focus on the next 10 minutes.
बेसिकली ये एक व्हाट्सएप टाइप ऐप है जिसके अंदर लोग मैसेजिंग भी करते हैं, सोशली भी इंटरेक्ट करते हैं, और सबसे बढ़कर इस ऐप के जरिए ये खरीदारी भी कर सकते हैं और चीज़ें बेच भी सकते हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर कोई खाना मंगवाना चाहता है तो उसको व्हाट्सएप के अंदर ही जाकर, ये वी चैट जो है उसके अंदर ही जाकर अपने लिए खाना ऑर्डर करना है और इसके घर में खाना आ जाएगा। तो जो कुछ भी ये परचेज करता है, जो कुछ भी ये सेल करता है, उस सारे डाटा की बेस पर हुकूमत एक क्रेडिट स्कोर, सोशल क्रेडिट स्कोर इनको देती है। चाइना सोशल क्रेडिट सिस्टम इज अ गवर्नमेंट इनिशिएटिव that aims to monitor and evaluate the trustworthiness of citizens and businesses. While it's often described as a single unified score, the reality is more nuanced. ये एक बहुत ही कम्प्लेक्स किस्म का फ्रेमवर्क है जिसके जरिए आप क्या परचेज करते हैं, क्या
Well, generally, Almas Jacob would like to say that uh, there's a complex system, evolving the framework that use data from various sources as an individual or organization social credit. WeChat, a popular social media platform, play a role in the system. Okay, so The what was that application? The application is WeChat. A popular Chinese social media platform play a role in a system. Uh, well, uh, as a Chinese woman, yeah, my daughter Avinera has the benefit from the social credit score. How would get the the point is that generally you can see that homosexuality is prohibited in China, but even Chinese government and Chinese ordinary person know that homosexuality is not an unethical thing. Homosexuality is totally good and it is a nature. And now, my daughter Ovinera, as a Chinese student, when she has a benefit, she has gotten a benefit, various benefit from the Chinese social credit score. Now let's have the point. What is the Chinese social credit score? She got a benefit. Well, my wife, my daughter Avini and Nera, since a Chinese student, she has a better knowledge in Chinese tradition and the Chinese history. She has a better civic education in sociology. My daughter Avinira got, I think, 98% out of 100. Here in China, well, in only in South Asia, 33% marks is the passing marks. But in China, the almost 80% marks is the passing mark. 90% marks is the passing marks. But if you get 88% marks, you would be failed. Okay. Well, my daughter Avinera got 98% marks in sociology. My daughter Avinera got 97.25% marks in physics. She has a best command in Chinese language than any Chinese student. They are born as Chinese and their ancestor and family is completely Chinese. Well, therefore, my daughter Ovinera know the knowledge of diplomacy of Chinese government, and she want to try how the Chinese government's diplomacy can be better in the continuous times. I mean the running seconds. And as an effect, her social credit score is increasing as the running milliseconds. I mean millisecond by millisecond. And as an effect, when her social credit score has been reached 20,000 points for every day, she got a facilities. When she would be at the age of 18, she can have a lesbian marriage. Although homosexuality is prohibited in China, but it is not prohibited in that Chinese citizen who has the best social credit score. On the other hand, if you are a Chinese student, you are a Chinese man, but your social credit score is 10 or 50, then you are dangerous for every Chinese citizens. And as an effect, if you are even if you are a straight man, uh, you are not allowed to marry any Chinese woman, and that is the points. Secondly, my daughter Avinera want to score. My daughter Avinera is a meritorious student. Her biology is strong. I mean, 97.75% marks she attained in every exam, and as an effect, she got a 98. As an effect, she is a got a highest credit score as a student social credit score, and now she has a better project to make to develop a Chinese health environment, and second by second. Therefore, her social credit score got increased second by second. As an effect, 20,000 points have she have been achieved easily, and as an effect, she got a best medical support in free times, in the free points, and sometimes if she has a she is a cancer patient in the brain, she is a blood cancer patient, her blood cancer disease can be cured easily with without any cost. Well, that is the benefit of social credit score. But now Almas Jacob told that it is the control by Chinese government, and I believe that that is the ethical control by Chinese government, because without the control, here is the circumstance in Pakistan, here is the circumstance in Bangladesh. Unemployment is increasing day by day. Okay, and now we got the points.
आप देखते हैं सोशल मीडिया पर किन लोगों से बातें करते हैं, किस तरह की बातें करते हैं, किस तरह से बोलते हैं, कि सब कुछ काउंट करके आपको एक क्रेडिट स्कोर दिया जाता है। अगर आपका स्कोर ज्यादा आएगा, अच्छा आएगा, तो आपको रिवॉर्ड्स मिलेंगे। अगर आपका स्कोर एवरेज से नीचे होगा तो आपको सर्टेन सर्विसेज नहीं दी जाती हैं, जैसे कि आपको ट्रांसपोर्ट नहीं लेने दी जाएगी, आपको सफर नहीं करने दिया जाएगा। तो जनाब, रशिया से ये काम शुरू हो चुका है। आप नोट करें कि गवर्नमेंट जो है वो इसको फोर्स कर रही है अपने लोगों के ऊपर, और ये सब कुछ जो है पूरी दुनिया में होने वाला है। पहले लोग कहेंगे देखें एक ऐप ही तो है, सिर्फ एक ऐप है, आपके स्मार्टफोन के अंदर होगी, इससे आपको कोई खतरा नहीं होने वाला है, जबकि ये सिर्फ ऐप तक महदूद नहीं रहने वाला है। आपको याद रखना है कि इलॉन मस्क इसके बारे में कह चुका है कि नियर फ्यूचर के अंदर 2030 तक स्मार्टफोन्स ऑब्सोलीट हो जाएंगे, खत्म हो जाएंगे, और स्मार्टफोन्स की जगह एक नई डिवाइस ले लेगी, और वो क्या है? ब्रेन कंप्यूटर।
Okay. Well, and now here we got to know that well, Almas Jacob said that our the social point, we have a social credit score in the factor of base of one factor. Then which person we can talk and which person we cannot talk. Well, if and that is the good idea. Uh, for the cause, in the cause, if I have a 100 friends, if all of 100 friends is Osama bin Laden, Omar al-Battakti, Mizanur Rahman Azhari, Jillur Rahman Jubaidi, Abdul Razzaq bin Yusuf, then as an effect, my credit score would be 10 or 50, while average score is always 1000 points. But if I have only 10 friends and well, the friend is Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, and 3 friends is Donald Trump and Henry Cavill and our Robert Downey Jr. and 2 friends is women and that was Gal Gadot and Scarlett Johansson. What would I know? From Donald Trump or Benjamin Netanyahu, I would learn what is the geopolitics and what is the basic knowledge of geopolitics. Well, as Elon Musk is my friend, I can know how is the basic knowledge of electric car. Well, engineering knowledge is I have to achieve in my own university. Well, as Elon Musk is my friend, he can advise me what is the perfect point that I can travel with my electric car with the velocity of 2016 kilometer per millisecond. And that is the good points. As a Jeff Bezos, I can learn how to sell any positive thing in online. Well, I can. As a Amazon start by selling only a positive books. Then they selling every positive things like a chair, towel, T-shirt, and sometimes my hijab and niqab is on sale in Amazon in our Muslim countries like Pakistan and Bangladesh, and it is the positive points. Well, and sometimes we can buy televisions and laptop on Amazon Amazon websites. It is not Amazon Forest, it is Amazon websites. We can learn how to sell any positive things in online. Okay. As Bill Gates is our friend, I can know the how the computer internet is good for me, how is Android is good for me. If Mark Zuckerberg is my friends, I can know that how can we have a social media to talk with each other at the positive knowledge. Okay. when Isaac Newton and Albert Einstein is my friend, and as an effect, we can know the knowledge of gravitational law and relativity law of general relativity, and that is the points. And as the points, my social credit score can be growth as 10,000 points or 15,000 points, and as an effect, with when there was no credit score, here is the points. Look at it. Uh, we could use air cooler only for 30 minutes, but now when my social credit score increase raised to at first my average social credit score is 1,000 point, but as in friend list, my friend list, there is Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Benjamin Netanyahu, Henry Cavill, Robert Downey Jr., Gal Gadot, Scarlett Johansson, Tom Cruise. Well, we can know the basic knowledge or basic positivity. And as an effect, at the end of the day, my final score would be 15,000 points, and sometimes my final score would be 25,000 points. And as an effect, I can use air cooler in 24 hours or 48 hours. Here is the points. But Almas Jacob claimed that it is the control by government, and I would like to say, if it is the control by government, I like the government control, and as a long time, it would be improvement in our life.
Computer interface यानी कि न्यूरल लिंक
In the future, there will be no phones, just Neuralinks.
हर एक इंसान को अगर स्मार्टफोन चलाना है, अगर आपको डिजिटल आईडी अपनी चलानी है, तो उसके लिए अपने दिमाग के अंदर आपको एक चिप लगवानी पड़ेगी, और वो हुकूमत आपको कहेगी कि ये चिप आप लगाएं। जैसे अभी हुकूमत फोर्स कर रही है कि अपने स्मार्टफोन के अंदर ये वाली जो सुपर ऐप है इसको इंस्टॉल करके रखें, ताकि आपका सोशल क्रेडिट स्कोर जो है उसको काउंट किया जा सके। सेम इसी तरह से आगे हुकूमतें जो हैं वो आपको फोर्स करेंगी कि आप अपने दिमाग के अंदर न्यूरल लिंक या इस तरह की कोई ब्रेन कंप्यूटर इंटरफेस लगाएं। तो जीजो ये सब कुछ जाकर लीड करेगा मुखालिफ मसीह की छाप तक। ये कोई सिर्फ एक ऐप तक महदूद रहने वाला नहीं है। अब मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कि डिजिटल आईडी है क्या। देखिए अभी जो सिस्टम चल रहा है ना,
Well, Almas Jacob says everything in 6 minutes, but she did not say anything about what is digital ID. And at the last time of 5 minutes, she would say that it would be because we have to prepare to accept the Antichrist.
जो अभी वर्ल्ड ऑर्डर चल रहा है उसके अंदर जो आपका एक नेशनल आईडी कार्ड होता है जिसके अंदर आपकी इंफॉर्मेशन होती है, आपके बाप दादा का लिखा जाता है कि आपके वालिद कौन थे, उनके वालिद कौन थे, इसी तरह से आपकी हाइट क्या है, आपकी एज क्या है, आप करते क्या हैं, आप जॉब करते हैं नहीं करते, ये सारी इंफॉर्मेशन जो है वो डेटाबेस में ऑलरेडी।
Okay. In Pakistani if the Pakistan has a national digital ID card, uh, you would know that. Okay, if national Pakistan would contain the national digital ID card, it would say that who, as a Pakistani, who are you, who is your father, who is your grandfather, who is your grandfather, and who is your ancestor. Well, Pakistani says forefather. Forefather is not an English word. Thus, the word Pakistani, Bangladeshi Muslim created. The real word is ancestor. Okay. What is your height? If your height is 5 feet 3 inch or 5 feet 1 inch, what is your weight? Your weight is 40 kilograms or 120 kilograms. It would be recorded. Almas Jacob says, okay, what is the connection with the height and weight into the social credit score? Well, Almas Jacob has a contact tray, and what is that? The contact tray is that Almas Jacob contain a contact tree. One time she said, one time Alma Jacob said that Russian government would control your employment. Russian government would control your electricity. Russian government would control your water. Russian government control in your medical environment, and Russian government would control your what marital environment. As Almas Jacob claimed. But the next point, Almas Jacob say, what is digital ID? Digital ID is the ID where that is the mention data of mention. Who are you? Who is your father? Who is your ancestor? Well, identification for an identification ancestor, person's name, person's birthday is a compulsory, but data would be mentioned, included at what is your height if you are 5 feet 3 inch or 8 feet 5 inch, and what is your weight if your weight is 40 kilogram or if your weight is 120 kilograms. So here is the points. It is a huge contradictory, as I can see. Okay. Let's have the points. Let's have to see.
हुकूमत के पास होती है, लेकिन ये एक सेपरेट डिपार्टमेंट था। फिर अगर आप नोट करें, हेल्थ का डिपार्टमेंट एक सेपरेट डिपार्टमेंट है। जब आपके ऊपर कोई बीमारी आती है तो आप जो टेस्ट करवाते हैं, वो टेस्ट की जो रसीदें होती हैं वो सारी आप अपने पास खुद सेव करके उस डाटा को रखते हैं, ताकि जब आप किसी नए डॉक्टर के पास जाएं तो आपके पास पिछला रिकॉर्ड पहले से हो। लेकिन अब डिजिटल आईडी में ऐसा कुछ नहीं होने वाला है। आपको खुद इन चीजों को रिकॉर्ड रखने की जरूरत नहीं है। बैंकिंग का जो सिस्टम है, फाइनेंस का जो सिस्टम है, ये बिल्कुल एक अलग सिस्टम है। गो कि इसमें आपका आईडी कार्ड यूज होता है, लेकिन आप नोट करें कि कहीं से भी आपके बैंक को इस्तेमाल करने के लिए आपको बार बार अपना आईडी कार्ड दिखाना।
Okay. Here we can see that is the points. Health department as a separate department. Well, Alma Jacob would say. Now Alma Jacob is saying that health department is was the separate department. When I have a disease, a particular disease, that means I have a fever and I have a physical, my hand has been fractured. When I have to transfer one hospital to another hospital, so I have to carry the previous hospital medical record. Uh, but here was, I think here was a problem. And what is the problem? The problem is that in the health department, it would be not mentioned if I am an innocent woman or a terrorist woman. It would not be mentioned. It would not be mentioned what did I do for my family, what did I do for my society, what did I do for my province, and what did I do for nations. It would be not included. But here's record is that what is uh, where am I from? What is my name? What is my ancestor? And what is my address? Current address. Just it is the record, personal record out of the health. And the rest of the record is completely that what is my heartbeat? What is my heartbeat? Uh, what is my weight? What is my blood hemoglobin? And what is my fat cholesterol? That would be a record. That means my name, my ancestor, my country, and my um, address. Except of this, there is none of information could be included that could be out of medical records. Therefore, health would be the separate department. Now, here the banking record would be the separate department. And what is that? For as a record, as for example, I am sitting on my country. I am sitting on a state. For example, in that for the demonstration of America, I am sitting in California, and I have brought uh, 1 billion US dollar from California Los Angeles Bank. Then I came to New York, and there I have opened my loan credit account, and they have no record about my Los Angeles record. What did I do as a fraudulent in Los Angeles record? Well, here I can be fraud in Los Angeles Bank, but I am the good person in New York Bank. And New York Bank cannot be understand that I can attempt fraudulent in New York Bank too. Here was the problems. But digital ID is the good for us. I would talk about the banking system with digital ID on the next live, if I can do. Okay, let's have the points.
की जरूरत नहीं होती। ये सारे सेक्टर्स बिल्कुल अलग-अलग हैं, लेकिन अब ये सेक्टर्स जो हैं, सिर्फ ये 3 सेक्टर्स नहीं बल्कि दुनिया के तमाम सेक्टर्स जो भी हमारी रोज़मर्रा की ज़िंदगी से जिसका ताल्लुक है बाय और सेल करने से, वो सारे के सारे सेक्टर्स, वो सारी की सारी जो सर्विसेज हैं वो अब एक आईडी के अंदर बनने वाली हैं जो कि डिजिटल आईडी है। अब ये डिजिटल आईडी जब सब कुछ एक मर्ज कर दिया जाएगा, देखें जब सब कुछ अलहदा है ना, तो अगर आपका बैंकिंग के अंदर कुछ प्रॉब्लम होता है, जैसे आपने लोन पे नहीं किया, तो आपको जो है मुल्क बदल नहीं कर दिया जाएगा। पता होगा कि आप नेशनल हैं, पाकिस्तान के ही हैं या इंडिया ही के हैं, ये आपके डाटाबेस से इसका कोई ताल्लुक नहीं है। बैंक है उसके साथ आपका ताल्लुक है, और अगर आप बैंक के साथ कोई हैंकी पैंकी करते हैं तो उसका असर आपकी हेल्थ डिपार्टमेंट के ऊपर नहीं आएगा कि देखिए जी जनाब इस शख्स ने तो अपना कर्जा नहीं उतारा तो इसको हेल्थ सर्विसेज नहीं देनी है, तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता था। लेकिन अब जब डिजिटल आईडी में सब कुछ एक हो जाएगा तो उस वक्त आप किसी एक भी सेक्टर के अंदर गलती करते हैं तो उसका खमियाजा आपको सारे सेक्टर्स में भुगतना पड़ेगा। मिसाल के तौर पर अगर आपको हुकूमत कहती है कि एक सर्टन रॉकेट लो, वो रॉकेट नहीं लिया तो आप ट्रैवल नहीं कर पाएंगे, आप स्कूल नहीं जा पाएंगे, आप कॉलेज नहीं जा पाएंगे, आप जॉब नहीं कर पाएंगे। और मुझे यकीन है कि आपको याद आ गया होगा कि अभी हालिया गुजरी बीमारी के अंदर इसका ट्रेलर हमें दिखाया गया था, और हमें अच्छी तरह से पता है कि जिनके पास
Oh, there are some points. Okay. Okay.
भी
Now.
रॉकेट के सर्टिफिकेट्स नहीं थे, रॉकेट के पासपोर्ट नहीं थे, वो ट्रैवल नहीं कर सकते थे, वो रेस्टोरेंट्स में जाकर खाना नहीं खा सकते थे, वो शॉपिंग मॉल्स में जाकर शॉपिंग नहीं कर सकते थे, और उनको सर्टेन सर्विसेज नहीं लेने दी जा रही थी। और ये सब कुछ सिर्फ एक ट्रेलर था, असली फिल्म अभी बाकी है। अकाउंट फ्रीज हो जाएगा। आप नोट कर रहे हैं कि कैसे अब ये सारे सेक्टर्स एक ही डिजिटल ऐप के ऊपर आ गए। अगर किसी भी एक चीज में आपकी गलती होगी तो बाकी सारी चीजें आपकी फ्रीज हो जाएंगी। अब अगर आप गौर करें तो आगे नियर फ्यूचर में लोगों के पास नौकरियां तो होंगी नहीं, सबके सब डिपेंडेंट होंगे।
Okay. Well, Almas Jacob said some bullshit points of the points. I think the watching video is the end is here. Now I would say here is my opinion, and that is I believe that that is the ethical opinion, and that would be the best opinion I have to provide. And now, well, here is some metaphor, and well, I have the story, and I would like to share with it. Okay. Well, I can share. I can switch on my ceiling fans. Well, video is over. Now here is my story. Well, as we know, this is the logo of Russia, and here is the digital ID card, national ID card of Russian Republic. Well, I have created that is not exist till now. Well, for the story I have created. Well, here is the photo of Gal Gadot. Well, name Gal Gadot. Girlfriend is Michaela Cesario. Well, nationality is Russian. What is her gender? Her gender is lesbian. That means she is in the story. She is a homosexual girl. Well, what is the date of birth? Date of birth is April 16, 1985. That means she is born in Soviet Union, Russia. Okay. Now let's have to say about the governmental information about Gal Gadot. Well, What is governmental information about Gal Gadot? Here is some personal information, but now here is the positive information. Okay. Number 0. Gal Gadot is a Jewish Russian woman. Well, uh, okay. As a Jewish person, as a human in Russia, in the government of Vladimir Putin, it doesn't matter. It would you would be Jewish or Christian or Muslim. Well, we have several shots where uh, Vladimir Putin has a reply as a Islamic greeting to their Islamic Maulana. While Vladimir Putin is an Orthodox Christian. Therefore, secularism is good in Russia. Well, now in the points, we know that there are can be some problem in Russia for Gal Gadot. Number 1 is that Gal Gadot is a homosexual Russian woman. That means Gal Gadot is a Russian lesbian. Okay. But if Gal Gadot was a middle class Russian woman and she would be lesbian, here she would get a punishment of the as a death penalty or something like that. Well, because Gal Gadot is now here a Russian lesbian, that means Russian homosexual woman. But the third point is, that means the point number 2, it is more beneficial that Gal Gadot's second points can be secured. And what is that? Gal Gadot's net worth is 500 billion United States dollar as an annual net. Oh, okay, bhai. Well, as an annual net profit. Well, Gal Gadot's annual net profit is 500 billion United States dollar. That means 25% contribution on GDP of Russia. Well, as we know, here we have to come to know okay. Now I am going to the history. Okay. Here is some problem. I have to fix it. Well, list by country. Here is Wikipedia. List of country by GDP nominal. Okay. The first country is United States of America. Second country is China. And the sixth country is United Kingdom. That means our England. Okay. Well, it is IMF, World Bank, and etc. But now is that we are focusing on Russia. Russian GDP is here. GDP is as estimated as million US dollar. Well, Russian GDP is 2,076,396. In IMF, 2,021,421 as World Bank 2023. And the United States nation, Russian GDP is 2,008,419 as 2023. Well, that is the significant point. That means Russian GDP is now 2 trillion United States dollar. Okay, and now here we got a catch. In the story, Gal Gadot net worth is 500 billion United States dollar as annual net profit. That means 25% contribution of GDP of Russia. Okay, this is the third point. Point number two. And now what is point number three? Gal Gadot is the assassinator of 30,000 anti-national Russian to use their Russian house as invasion of Taliban terrorists and Iranian Islamic terrorists. Okay. Well, here is the good part for us. If you are a good citizen, if you want to be a good citizen, if if you want to be a good citizen, you have to be a governmental assassinator to assassinate several anti-national from your countries. Well, in India, there is different quarrels. You can be good citizen even if you support international in India, but in the rest of countries, well, in America, if you want to be a good American citizens, you have to assassinate several international citizens of your countries to protect your country's national security. Uh, well, and it is the job for Central Intelligence Agency and American Secret Service agents. But in Russia, sometimes there are some personal individual Russian person who, if you want to be good Russian citizen, you have to assassinate minimum 10,000 anti-national Russians, because as a geography of our geographical map of Russia, in the southern part there is Taliban terrorist, there is Azerbaijan terrorist, and there is Iranian terrorist. Well, they have to try to attack on our lovely Russia. Well, as a pet, if you want to be a Russian citizen, you have to be patriot for your new country, Russians. Well, I am born in Bangladesh. My school life is in Bangladesh. My college life is Bangladesh. From my university life, the rest of life is in Russian, and I want to be a Russian citizen. And what would I do? I would be a patriotic Russian citizen, and I have to assassinate minimum 1,000 international Russians because the international Russians use their house, Russian house, as the point headquarters to invite the invasion of Taliban terrorists and Iranian Islamic terrorists. Well, in the story, what is the governmental points? 30,000 anti-national Gal Gadot is assassinator of 30,000 anti-national Russians to use because these anti-national Russians use their own Russian house as a headquarters that so that Taliban terrorists and Iranian Islamic terrorists can invade in Russia. Okay. And the last governmental information is that Gal Gadot is a misogynist Russian woman. Okay. So what is the misogynist? The here is the credit for. I would like to say that. Okay. Okay. Now here's the first one. Point number 0. Well, here is the national ID benefits. We have to have the governmental responsibility. And what is that? I have to contribute minimum 1% of GDP of Russia, while Russia contains 2 trillion US dollar. Hence, my contribution would be 20 billion United States dollar. But if I fail, I would be prohibited to have a straight gender marriage. If you are a man and you want to marry a woman but fail to have an annual income of 20 billion United States dollar, Russian government would stop the future wife to marry you. But if you succeed, the contribute 400 billion United States dollar to GDP of Russia, you would be allowed to have a homosexual marriage. Even if you are a woman, Russian government themselves hire a beautiful wife for you. Okay. Well, okay. In the normal points for the middle class Russian people, homosexuality is prohibited. But here the credit system is for good for health. Well, the governmental responsibility is that I have to contribute minimum 1% of the GDP of the Russia. For the demonstration, Russia contained GDP of 2 trillion United States dollars. Hence, my contribution would be 20 billion United States dollars. Well, if I contribute 1 billion United States dollar less, and notwithstanding, although I am a straight Russian woman and I want to marry a man, Russian government allowed my future husband to stop themselves to marry me. But for a demonstration, I could not contribute 1% of GDP of Russia, but I have contributed 20% of GDP, gross domestic products of Russia. That means I am the elite person to contribute our maximum level on the GDP of my own country, Russia. Well, digital ID credit, social credit system here is beneficial of me. And how is that? For example, I am born in Russia as a homosexual woman, and now I contribute 400 billion United States dollar. That means I contribute 20% of the GDP of Russia. That means I am the elite contributor. Since I am the elite contributor, the Russian government would allow me to have a homosexual marriage. More than this is the list of the average point is that Russian government himself have a best try to hire a beautiful woman as wife for me, a homosexual Russian woman, because I have the contribution 20% of the GDP of Russia. Here is our points. Well, that is good for the credit system. Well, okay, now here we have to the second credit system. Okay, and okay, here last 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 files is to be misogyny. Okay. At the Russian National Digital ID benefit is that what is our governmental responsibility? Here is one point. I have to be a misogynist person in Russia. It doesn't matter if I am a man, woman, or LGBT. Well, point number is 0. I have to distribute inheritance to my son and my daughters. Well, if I have a wealth with a net of 3 billion United States dollars and I have one son and one daughter, then if my son get 2 billion United States dollar as inheritance and my daughter got 1 billion United States dollar as inheritance, I as parent couple and our daughter would be sent into death penalty with chopper knife. Okay. Well, here I have to explain some things. As a Russian national digital ID card, here Almas mentioned that there is the governmental control on us. Well, what is our governmental responsibility? Well, here is the inheritance environment. I have to distribute inheritance to our son and our daughters. Well, I have one son and one daughter, and if I have a wealth with a net worth of 3 billion United States dollars, well, at the first scenario that if my son get 2 billion United States dollars as inheritance, and my daughter get 1 billion United States dollars as inheritance, well, the parent couple and my daughters, when the parent couple and the daughter would be sent into death penalty with chopper knife. Well, because as a Russian citizen, my governmental responsibility that I should be a misogynist person in the inheritance system. It doesn't matter if I am a man, woman, and LGBT. But if I when I have a wealth, a net worth of 3 billion United States dollars, and I have one son and one daughter, if I give my son 2 billion United States dollars as inheritance, and I give my daughter 1 billion United States dollars as inheritance, that means it is clear that I follow the feminism, and feminism is prohibited in our country, not only our country. It is the violation of governmental responsibility. Okay. Uh, well, my social credit score would decline as 99%. At the start of the day, my social credit score is 1000 points. At the end of the day, my social credit score would be 10 points. And as an effect, if I want to contain a minimum medical support just for 2 decibels or 0.5 degree Fahrenheit fever, well, my hospital doctor would have a chopper knife to chop my slot my hand, slot my legs, and slot my every body part to have a human meat. Because I follow here feminism, and as a national citizen, the government responsibility is I should be misogynist in our inheritance environment. If I became a feminist in my inheritance environment, as an effect that I violate my national moral values. Well, at the previous system, in the previous system, I could be a feminist in my inheritance system, inheritance environment, but I would have a better medical facilities. But in the new system, I have to protect my family moral values. Therefore, I have to be misogynist in the inheritance environment. Okay. Now I am talking the scenario 2. Scenario number 1, B1. If my son get 2 billion 99 crore 9 million 9,99,999.99 United States dollars as an inheritance, and my daughter got only 1 United States cent as an inheritance, I parent couple would be sent into the free foreign tour with 7-star palace of any country as I want to do. Okay. Here it is the okay. Here we got the points, and that is the if I follow the moral values of, as a governmental responsibility, I have to provide my son 2 billion 99 crore 9 million 9 lakh 99,999.99 United States dollar as inheritance, and I provide my daughter one United States cent as inheritance. I parent couple would be sent into the free foreign tour with 7-star palace hotel of any country as I want to tour. Well, because in that scenario, uh, to protect our family moral value is my responsibility, and I have to follow it. I have followed family moral value as a governmental responsibility of uh, the Russian. Well, as a Russian national ID card, uh, at the start of day, if I gonna have 1,000 points, at the end of day, I would get 2 million points, and that is our great achievement. And in the great achievement, I can go to the foreign 7-star palace of hotel of every country. I can buy a palace as my bungalow in Spain, in Portugal, in Germany, etc. I can, because I follow the strict moral value as my Russian governmental responsibility. Well, my credit score increased 2,000 times. Therefore, I have the king level facilities in my voice. If I want, I can hire a high quality doctor for my medical checkup. I can go to the court against any criminals and send them in the death penalty, while the crime is 5 years prison sentence. Well, and here is our points. Okay. Now, as a governmental responsibility, here is the points. Okay. As a governmental responsibility, the second point of point number A1 is that I have to maintain, and one of the point 1 is that I have to maintain the daily food eating routine, both our son and our daughter. At the scenario of B0, if my son can eat 6 kilogram food per month, but my daughter can eat 360 kilogram foods per month, I, parent couple, and my daughter would send into death penalty with chopper knife. Okay. Well, as a national, that is the good for us. In every country, son can eat. In every family of every country, son can eat 6 kilogram food per month, but on the other hand, daughter can eat 360 kilograms food per month. But it is the new Russia, and it contains the national digital ID card. Okay. Now the digital article, if digital article, and therefore I parent couple and my daughter would send into death penalty with chopper knife. Okay, but now here is the catch. If Almas Jacob can fulfill the responsibility, I cannot sure. Well, now let's we have to the go to the life of Almas Jacob. Okay. Uh, I wish I go to the YouTube on the next segments. Okay. Here, well, here, Miss Pelham kissing Mayor and the purp of gas. Oh, that is out of my topic. Now, Almas, Almas Jacob, and his daughter. Now, as a national digital ID card, as a social credit score, what would be the points for Almas Jacob? Let's have to find. Okay. There is not information about this. I mean, there is not a proper information. Okay. Well. Now we would go to the final points. There is something like misleading for me. Okay. Join Telegram, Insta, inside Twitter. Okay. Here is the United States. Okay. Tune into Almas Jacob for 24-hour information. What is information? We have no, sir. Okay. And now let's go to the point. Almas. Okay. Almas Jacob and his daughter. Well, here we got Almas Jacob and his daughter. Okay. There is no points for Almas Jacob. Well, I apologize. There has no Almas Jacob. Adiba. Oh, Adiba is the Muslim names. Okay. Well, now we have to get wake up Almas Jacob. Here we got to know wake up Almas Jacob. Perhaps I have to get some clue. Okay, here we got a knife. Okay. 2 weeks. Gospel. Okay. Here is the points. What happened after dinner? Okay. Well, I have paused it because of copyright issues. Well, now here is Alma Jacob, and here is her wife. I mean, her girlfriend. I don't know, but let's accept her as her wife. And now here we got to know that Almas Jacob can eat uh, 6 kilogram per month. But here we have to notice that buffalo wife, she can eat 360 kilograms per month. Well, is the point. Almas Jacob looks like a feminist. Now, as the digital points, okay, as a national digital ID card system, we have included the social credit score system. Well, as a social credit score system, Almas, if Almas Jacob can buy 1 kilogram bread, never, because he is a feminist here. Because her family, Almas Jacob's sister can eat 6 kilogram bread per month, while her wife Shazia can eat 360 kilogram bread per month. That means as a monthly bread routine, Almas Jacob wife is a demons for Almas Jacob. Whereas as my acting, if Almas Jacob is that, Almas Jacob wife is that buffalo. Therefore, because of the feminism, Almas Jacob cannot contain. Well, in the digital ID card system, we have a social credit score system, and according with the social credit score system, Almas Jacob can should suffer at the long time. He could not buy a bread anymore, because the morning of the day, Almas Jacob is assigned for 1,000 points, and the midnight of the day, Almas Jacob social credit score is the 10 points. 99 points have been decreased because of the feminism. Well, Almas Jacob cannot have any national facilities. Okay, but here I got the second scenario, and perhaps second scenario is for me. Let's get a try. My second scenario is scenario of B1. If my son can eat 6 kilogram food per month, and my daughter can eat 6 nanogram food per month, I parent couple would send into free foreign tour with 7-star palace hotel of any country as I want to tour. Okay, and now here we got the points. Now I have to say the kids and second scenario. For the second scenario, I have to visit two channels. One channel is Get Set Fly Science Gaurav Thakur, and the other channel is Nikita Thakur. Well, at the first time, the viewer channel would be the right wing channels. Okay. Well, Get Set Fly. Get Set Fly Science by Gaurav Thakur. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter if you are Almas Jacob from Fact Almas Jacob Live, or you are Get Set Fly Science by Gaurav Thakur. If you are a man, as I observed, you would eat 6 kilogram bread because you are Western Indian or you are Pakistani. Okay. Now let's go to the Nikita Thakur. Okay. In the points, I think that the first time there is similarity between Almas Jacob and Get Set Fly Gaurav Thakur. Perhaps, okay. Well, Nikita Thakur is still buffalo, but she is a healthy buffalo, not a wife of Almas Jacob, who is unhealthy buffalo. She is a healthy buffalo. And now here I have to research at the Microsoft Edge. Okay. Skinny, slim, in woman. I have searched the most skinny slim woman. Okay. Most skinny slim woman. Well, I can mention Gal Gadot, but let's forget about her. Okay. Okay. Here I got the. It is the ideal skinny skinniest woman. It is the ideal skinniest woman. I love. Every woman should be skinniest like her. And if I can keep my daughter like skinny like her, and I keep my son as healthy like him. Here, as a father, I can have a free foreign tour with the 7 palace hotel of any country as I want to tour. Well, I can arrange the high qualified medical physicians to maintain our health as a free of cost, because at the points I have 2 million credit scores at the end of the day, while the morning of the day I was assigned as only 1,000 points. Okay, that means I have 2,000 times of social security score. Then I can achieve every medical facilities to get myself as healthy. I can achieve every nightclub facilities. I can achieve high amount of nutrition food I want and I would like. Okay, here is the third point. Okay. Now here is the third point. I have to know that as a national credit card benefit that I have a governmental responsibility. I have to be misogynist person in Russia. As A2, I have to maintain blood hemoglobin routine both of my son and my daughter. And the scenario of 0, if my son contains blood hemoglobin as 18 gram per liter, but my daughter contains blood hemoglobin as 15 gram per liter, that is a large problem for me. Well, same punishment that that would be the same punishment as, and that is I am a parent couple and my daughter would send into death penalty with chopper knife. Okay, and just because the first scenario, the 9 a.m. of the day, I am assigned as a score, social credit score of 1,000 points, and at the end of the day, 99% of my credit cross has been erased. Well, why? Because I keep feminism in my family in the topic of blood hemoglobin, both of my son and my daughter. And now, here are the points. Now let's have the research. Okay. Now I understand why Almas Jacob is afraid of. Okay. Now I understand why Almas Jacob is afraid of National Digital ID Card System. Well, Almas Jacob just told us that I can be controlled under by antichrist government. But what is the reality? The reality is that here is Alma Jacob, sister. Her blood hemoglobin is 15 gram per liter. But at the same time, look at her demonic wife. Look at her buffalo wife. Her blood hemoglobin is 15 gram per liter, and that is the large issue of feminism. Well, In that point, when national digital ID card system of Pakistan would be established, Almas Jacob would be is entrapped easily because as a governmental responsibility, well, I have to well, a man of the family should contain blood hemoglobin routine as 18 gram per liter. But if women of the family contains blood hemoglobin as 15 gram per liter, that is the that is the crystal feminism. It is not any gender equality. And the Pakistani digital ID card, as we can know, the Almas Jacob would be in trap easily because in the blood hemoglobin she follow the crystal feminism. Okay, now we know India as a family gender equal country. When Almas Jacob keep feminism as blood hemoglobin, both of her and her wife, then what about the points? Okay. Here is Gets It Fly Gaurav Thakur. Well, the crystal handsome man. And they are Nikita Thakur. Well, here is the Nikita Thakur. Oh! Okay. Well, here is the points. We have the here is Nikita Thakur as a crystal and healthy buffalo. Well, her blood hemoglobin is perhaps 10 gram per liter, and her brother Gaurav Thakur contains 20 gram per liter. That is the similar points, but there is still feminism, and in India now, feminism is always as accepted. But now, let's have the proper gender equality, and that would be like that. 6 gram per liter as I perceive. Okay, here is the second scenario that if my son contains blood hemoglobin at 18 gram per liter and my daughter contains blood hemoglobin as 0.005 nanogram per kiloliter. Here is my points. I can live as a ordinary citizen of Russia. I can live a super life. Well, I can live a king size life in my Russia and in my North Korea, in my Belarus, in my China, and even in England, in Israel, and in India. As an ordinary Russian citizen, I can live the king size life because I keep the gender equality as my governmental responsibility for my family. That I keep gender equality in my blood hemoglobin, both of my son and my daughters. But perhaps Almas Jacob would fail to keep gender equality in blood hemoglobin of his daughters. And as an effect, Almas Jacob is afraid to accept the national digital ID because here is the issue of social credit score, and now I understand. Okay, let me understand the more things as I can. Okay, and the second point of that, well, I have to be misogynist person in Russia. It doesn't matter even I am a man, woman or LGBT. Okay. Now, I have to judge a rapist in the case between man and woman. If I have judged rapist as a man, my parents, my wife, and my child would be sent into death penalty with chopper knives. But if I judge as women as rapists, Russian government would protect my family, even if my family would be homosexual family. Well, okay. And here now I can understand a little point of why Almas Jacob is afraid to accept a national digital ID card. Here's the points. We got the points. Well, Almas Jacob rape case. Well, I think that is in related. Okay. There is nothing related points as we know. Okay. Well, as a podcast with Alma Jacob, we can have the points. Alma Jacob, every word is, we can see. Oh no, I cannot talk. Just look at the chick. Here, I can write fact. Almas Jacob life. Almas. Wow, fact Almas Jacobs. Okay. It does not points into the fact even. I don't know. Well, here's the points. Well. Okay. Here is the several points while Alma Jacob accept herself as a woman with beard. Well, here is the video I replied Alma Jacob in the topic of Dhruv Rathi. And now I have ignored the several points, but now this is This is the video where we have the several points and that to mention that it can be a man with a women mindset. Well, as a women mindset, there would be the terrorist points. Well, she would support Iran in the conflict between Iran and Israel. Well, there is the conflict between Iran and Israel. Okay, she said that if Israel does not have, if Israel would not have any nuclear weapon, Iran would not have any nuclear weapon. But the reality of Iran perceive. Well, what is the point? You can here I have to mention Sheikh Afghan Jelebi Nashuk Farebi. Up now we have 2 points. Sheikh Afghan Jelebi. Well, it would be channel or not, I don't know. Bhai. Okay. Wow. I am in live. Okay. Here is the several live. And I have suppressed if it is points of the points. Well, here is part of Newton's and part of Newton gravity law, part 0, part 1. And now here is a new. The first lap is 1 hour 20 minutes. Second lap is the 2 hour 13 minutes. We have 2 laps. Okay. In 2 laps we have 3 hours. The duration combined duration is 3 hours 30 minutes to explain how Iran is a threat for our life. And there is only to roast Almas Jacob. But in their points, to roast Tulsi Gabbard, I have 3 lives. First live is 2 hours 7 minutes. Second live is 2 hours 57 minutes. And third live is 3 hours 22 minutes. Okay. 2 plus 2 4, 1 plus 3 4, 4 plus 4 8. That means 8 hours of life. I have mentioned how Iran can be threat for the world while I am roasting Tulsi Gabbard. Okay. There is a feminist point, and Almas Jacob promote Islamic point several times. Okay, I have mentioned what is the how can women be evil, and therefore there is some doubt that perhaps Almas Jacob is afraid to accept national ID, digital ID card. Okay. But now here is the points. Okay. Well, uh, where is it? Okay. Well, what is my social media responsibility? Number 0. I have to support any innocent scientific non-Muslim country for sovereignty topics. If I support Palestine, Iran, Azerbaijan, I am prohibited to have a straight gender marriage. If I am a woman and I want to marry a man, but I felt okay. Uh, I feel to uh, follow the rules. Okay, rules are rules. Okay. If I am a woman and I want to marry a man, but I fail to follow the rules to support any innocent scientific non-Muslim country for the sovereign topic, then Russian government would stop my future husband to marry me. But on the other hand, if I support Israel for scientific security technologies, China for hardworking mindset, India for intellectuality, I would be allowed to have a homosexual marriage. Even if I am a woman, Russian government themselves hire a beautiful woman as wife for me. And now let's go for the research paper, and that is YouTube. Okay. Almas. Well, here is Almas Jacob. Well, Almas Jacob. Okay. Now I wish I could research Sarah Taylor. Okay. Sarah Taylor. Here is the Sarah Taylor. Oh. Perhaps Almas Jacob delete the points. I afraid if my video would be deleted because Alma Jacob deleted it. But here, if okay, I have to have a worry if I delete Sarah Taylor topic myself. Oh, Sarah Taylor cast lesbian. Well, where is the topic? Now let me start. Okay. Here Sarah Taylor is being a biological father and Diana Main is biological mother. And the topic is that both of Sarah Taylor and Diana Main are women. That means both are lesbians. But in the points, Almas Jacob. Okay. Now, well, I have. I don't delete anything until Almas Jacob delete forest. Oh, it is perhaps my edited. Perhaps I have deleted it. with the maximum chance because uh, well okay, there is the points. Okay, now Australian cricket first bowler IQ man considers sperm donate after baby joy. Uh, uh, here is the lesbian. And the enter point, Almas Jacob cuts the lesbian family to go to hell. Almas Jacob delete her points, but I did not delete. Okay, perhaps I go to the points. Here is okay. Well. I am divert from the main points. Let's focus the main points. Okay. Here is the recent point when Almas Jacob is still supporting the Iran, and she said that if Israel would not have nuclear weapon, Iran would not have nuclear weapon. Okay. Now, as a topic of Iran, okay. Where is my channel? Sheikh, Afghan, Jelebi, Mashoka Hanebi, Nael मेरा दीवाना आया, अरे वाह, रूप नहीं दिखाऊंगी, पर प्यार करूंगी, चेहरा भी नहीं दिखाऊंगी, अरे वाह. Okay. And now here is the point. This is the channel. Here is my channel. I could not have any podcast because that is live. As roasting Alma Jacob, I have 3 hours 33 minutes of 2 lives to say how Iranian terrorist, Islamic terrorist can be a global threat. Forget her. I have roasted Tulsi Gabbard in the 3 life when the combined duration is particularly 8 hours. Okay, what is going on? What's going on? I don't know yet. I hope that light and there has a points. Okay, I have the second points. I have said that Iran is a global threat, but perhaps Almas Jacob is not to suppose the mention the points. Therefore, Almas Jacob is afraid to have a national digital ID card. Okay, and there. We could got Perhaps is the second life. Perhaps. Well, what is the social media responsibility? Uh, I have to support any scientific event in any ordinary life. Now I can question if NASA could land on moon in 1969 or not. But if I want to prove NASA mission moon 1969 fake, but my evidence is there were no stars seen in the sky after landing moon photo in 1969, I should be sent into the sentence of unlimited prison officer persecution. But if I want to prove NASA mission moon 1969 fake, and my evidence is I have to land the moon satellite by driving my car with the velocity of 216 km per millisecond, while Apollo 11 1969 is just a NASA space rocket, I should be rewarded at lifespan of 30 million years at youth life. But can Almas Jacob do this? I don't think so. Okay. Can Almas Jacob do this? I don't think so. Well, because well, here is the point. NASA mooning land. We have a one poster. Okay. Well, here Almas Jacob saying that if that was NASA Apollo 11 moon photos, that in sky where is the star? While there is no star in sky, that means it is the studio. Well, it is the studio. Okay, but Almas Jacob forgot is has the points. Just a moment. Okay. Well, it is Mariam Fares Kalani video 144 pixel, and it is Mariam Kalani 480 pixels. There is always a difference, and there is always a difference. And now, well, now we have a control 0. Oh no, we have a control 0. This is Ya Habibi Smeta Adhikari, 144 pixels. She wear transparent niqab, but we could not see her face. And now, here we can see her face as a sketch. Was a beautiful eyes, and we can understand that it is say high points, but okay, here is the points we can perceive. Well, here is points we can see. Now Almas Jacob has a bullshit evidence of image that she want to see night star in a night sky with 144 pixels to prove if the NASA Apollo 11 mission moon is fake or not. Well, now I can understand that why Almas Jacob is afraid to accept the National Digital ID card. Well, here we go. The next point. Still then, Khuda Hafiz.